Hi, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to look at a beer from BrewDog, which is a rather well-known brewery in Scotland. And the beer is this one, called Hazy Jane, and it appears to be one of their more popular beers these days. And BrewDog was founded in 2007 by two guys, James Watt and Martin Dickey, and they became famous pretty quickly for their marketing skill, and it maybe seemed a little bit arrogant to people at the time. They were putting themselves out there in many unusual ways. One of the first things that people noticed was that they put out a very special beer inside they sold it inside a taxidermied squirrel, and you can find pictures of this online, and also their names, the names of the beers. For example, Dead Pony Club, which has no meaning really. They have a TV network, and in 2011 they began selling shares by crowdfunding shares, and they called it equity for punks. So a lot of their marketing image is punk related, and they've become quite big. Their current production is 220,000 hectoliters. They have 5 breweries around the world, 78 BrewDog bars around the world, including one in Tokyo, one in Seoul, and one in Shanghai, and even hotels. They have one in Columbus, Ohio, of all places. And they've also had some clashes with CAMRA, which is the British Association for Real Ale, about what constitutes craft beer, and so their regular beers, they made quite a splash. Their Punk IPA is probably easily available in many places around the world. But their special beers, their limited beers, I think are really something. In 2013, the sales representative from BrewDog came to Kyoto, and we had a sampling session there in Tig's Irish Bar, and his name was Neil Taylor, and he brought a number of bottles of Abstract and Dog B and Coco Psycho and those sort of things, much more limited, and those were quite exceptional. And another area in which they've tried to garner attention worldwide is in making the strongest beer in the world, and they kind of had a back and forth with a brewery called Shoresbrow, and Shoresbrow brewed one that was higher than their Tactical Nuclear Penguin, and Shoresbrow brewed a higher one, I think 40%, and then BrewDog brewed Sink the Bismarck against the German company, and so they've had this kind of one-upmanship, and basically it's all marketing. A lot of people don't like that. Feel that BrewDog is probably trying to make themselves look a lot better than they actually are. But I think overall they're not bad, really. And we're going to take a look at one of their newer beers. It's called Hazy Jane. And this is an IPA. It's a New England IPA, 5% alcohol and 25 international bittering units. On RateBeer, this one has 231 ratings, 3.59 average out of 5, 78 percentile for all beers, and 39 for its style IPA, hazy New England IPA. And of course there are lots of competitors. This is the most popular category on RateBeer now, so a lot of competition. Untapped, 69,653 ratings, an average of 3.71, so a little bit higher. I have had this before, and I rated it at 3.3. to be honest, New England IPAs are not my favorite style, even though they are probably currently the most popular style of all. Well, should we give this a go? I was curious about the name of this Hazy Jane, and the subtitle here is Embrace the Opaque. I think many of their beers really don't have any meaning at all. They have Elvis Juice, Clockwork Tangerine, but that has tangerine in it. Hazy Jane. If you have any idea, you want to let me know. Okay, please. Okay, what do we got? It is the required haziness. Actually, not terribly hazy. It's kind of translucent around the edges. I'm not seeing a lot of sediment here. Okay, and about a half finger of frothy whitehead. Okay, the aroma is some kind of canned pineapple, orange, maybe some peach in there too. From the aroma, I expect quite a sweet flavor, and kind of poopy as well. Flavors tangy, citrusy, light tropical fruit. Something like a frozen orange juice concentrate. Feels a bit weak overall. The finish is rather flat. It kind of disappears quickly. I mean, definitely, it's a New England IPA. And I guess my problem with the style is that they all taste so similar. I mean, there's varying strengths, of course, and degrees of it, but the basic New England IPA is all, you know, there's not a lot of variety in it. Typically, a New England IPA will kind of grab your tongue in mid-palate and hang on for a while. This does not at all. So it's a bit thin overall. It has some decent flavors. You know, it seems like kind of like a mass market New England IPA, not a real craft one. Maybe BrewDog is mass market now. I don't know. In any case, give this a go if you want. It's called BrewDog Hazy Jane. Embrace the opaque. And I've just embraced it, and now I'm going to let it go. And you want to give it a try, please do. Let me know what you think about it. All right? That is it for today. And I hope you subscribe to the channel. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.